Cytoplasm is the jelly-like part of the cell lying inside the cell. It is inside the plasma membrane excluding the nucleus. All the other organelles probably float in the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is semi-liquid in nature. Semi-liquid means jelly-like, that is half solid, half liquid. If we talk about the content of the cytoplasm, it is mainly consist of water plus the solid soluble substances like organic and inorganic compounds. Along with it are the organelles. Organic compounds are the compounds which are made up of carbon and hydrogen, whereas inorganic are those which lack carbon and hydrogen. Cytoplasm is always in a state of motion. Now this point will be clear to you in the next slide. This video shows the continuous motion of the cytoplasm in plant cell. What are the different functions of cytoplasm? As we know, cytoplasm is a jelly-like fluid in which all the organelles reside. So, it is a house for all the organelles. Point 2. Cell perform different functions. The functions performed by the cells are known as the metabolic activities. So, most of these metabolic activities or the function of the cell take place in the cytoplasm. Point 3. Respiration, that is the process which leads to formation of energy from the foodstuffs, takes place in the cytoplasm. Though the entire process does not finish in the cytoplasm itself, but its initial or the starting states are taken place in the cytoplasm. Now, one important point to note is all the different parts like the cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm are the parts of the cells, whereas now we are going to deal with the actual real organelles of the cells which perform various specific and important functions for the cells.
The endoplasmic reticulum, in short ER, is a membrane-bound organelle found in eukaryotic cells. The ER forms an interconnected network of flattened, membrane-enclosed sacs or tube-like structures known as cisternae. There are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth. The outer membrane of the rough endoplasmic reticulum, in short RER, has ribosomes that are the sites of protein synthesis. The rough endoplasmic reticulum network is connected to outer membrane of nucleus. The smooth endoplasmic reticulum, in short SER, lacks ribosomes and functions in lipid manufacture and metabolism.
Endoplasmic reticulum or ER. It is a double membrane organelle. That is, it is made up of two covering or two layers. And what it is made up of? It is made up of tubes, and these tubes are arranged in an irregular network, in an irregular arrangement, as it looks like a network. Now, what is the location of endoplasmic reticulum? If you see in the picture or in the video provided by me, you will find that the inner side of the endoplasmic reticulum is facing or attached to the nucleus or the nuclear membrane, whereas the outer side is facing the plasma membrane. What are the different functions of the endoplasmic reticulum? Endoplasmic reticulum provides the supporting framework to the body. Now, you can relate this with the bones present in the body. What is your skeletal system or your bone system doing in your body? The skeletal system or the bone system of your body, it provides a supporting framework to your body. It protects your body and it provides a supporting frame. Similarly, the endoplasmic reticulum provides the supporting framework to the cell. Now, the second point is endoplasmic reticulum can be of two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, also known as RER, have small granules or pockets in their surface. These pockets are known as ribosomes, whereas small endoplasmic reticulum or SER lack those ribosomes. They have a plain surface. So from here comes the second function of endoplasmic reticulum, that endoplasmic reticulum help in synthesis and transport of the proteins and fats to other parts of the cell, as ribosomes are responsible for forming proteins, and these ribosomes are attached to endoplasmic reticulum, forming rough endoplasmic reticulum. So indirectly, endoplasmic reticulum transport the proteins and fats from here to other parts of the cell. Now we will be talking about the next cell organelle named ribosomes. Now we will Ribosomes have been named as protein factories. Now these ribosomes are either occurring as small granules. Granules are like pockets or sacs, bag-like, very small minute structures. These are either scattered or spread in the cytoplasm, or they might be attached to the endoplasmic reticulum, forming the rough endoplasmic reticulum or RER. Now, talking about the structure of the ribosome, ribosomes are single walled. That means they are made up of only one cell. They look small, circular, spherical bodies, and they consist of a genetic material, RNA. RNA means ribonucleic acid. What are genetic materials? Genetic materials are the materials that are present inside the nucleus in the gene that are transferred from one generation to another generation. That means from parent to the offspring. But RNA is not present in us as the transferring genetic material. In human body, DNA has been transferred from the parent to the child, but not the RNA. RNA is basically needed for the formation of only the proteins. So what is the function of ribosomes? Why ribosomes are known as protein factories? Ribosomes are known as protein factories because they help in formation of proteins. Our next cell organelle is mitochondria or the powerhouse of the cell. Our mitochondria can be of varied shapes. Either they can be spherical, that means rounded earth like shape, or can be rod shape, or can be sausage like. Sausage like means bag like shape. And these organelles are double membrane structure. That means they have two walls or two coverings. If you might have seen in the previous slide the picture of the mitochondria, you might have seen that it has two coverings. The inner covering or the membrane is thrown into finger like projections, and these projections are known as cristae. Mitochondria have their own genetic material, that is DNA, and their own ribosomes. All other organelles don't have their own ribosomes or DNA, but mitochondria have it. DNA is a genetic material which help the mitochondria to produce various other mitochondria, whereas ribosomes help it to produce protein, and these proteins can be utilized by the mitochondria for the production of energy. If you remember, while we are discussing about cytoplasm, we talked about it as the initial site of respiration. That means when the respiration starts, its initial steps takes place in cytoplasm. Whereas when we are talking about mitochondria, about the functions of mitochondria, we will come to know that the rest of these processes or steps of respiration takes place in mitochondria. So the secondary site for the respiration is mitochondria. So the mitochondria aids in producing various respiratory enzymes. As any such processes taking place inside the body, it needs various enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are substances, it can be protein, it can be fat, anything which increases the rate or the speed of any reaction to take place. So, if respiration is a chemical reaction, so to enhance the speed, to increase the speed, certain enzymes are needed. So, those enzymes are produced by mitochondria. Now, if respiration is taking place inside mitochondria, what is respiration? Respiration is a process in which energy is produced from the foodstuffs. Now, this energy is stored in the mitochondria in form of ATP. The full form of ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Now, why mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Because energy has been stored here. Our next organelle is Golgi apparatus, or some say it Golgi apparatus. It pronounced differently by different people. Golgi apparatus in animal cell, whereas the same Golgi apparatus has been named as dictyosomes in plant cell. Our Imagine 10 empty school bags arranged on top of each other. That means one bag on top of that another, on top of that another, and this is how all bags are arranged. Now these bags will get flattened by keeping on top of each other. Now they look like piles. Similarly, Golgi bodies are said to be as piles or stacks of such flattened bags like structures. Golgi bodies mainly be of granule or pocket like shape like filament, or like rod shape. They are present close to the nucleus. They mainly consist of tubes known as cisternae or vesicles, vacuoles. Vesicle vacuoles are like bladders which consist of liquid. So, what is the difference between Golgi apparatus and dictyosome? Dictyosome is present in plant cells and it consists of smaller and more number of scattered cisternae, vesicles or vacuoles. Now, Golgi bodies are mainly known as the enzyme, the delivery organelles. And why they are named so? It is because in them the synthesis and formation of enzymes takes place, or the hormones. Hormones are the chemical messengers. So these enzymes are mainly formed in Golgi bodies and they are secreted out or produced out to those sites where their requirement is needed. Now the next function is they help in formation of the acrosome or the head of the sperm. Next organelle is lysosomes, or the another name for lysosome is the suicidal bags. Next, lysosomes are organelles which look like bags or sacs, or it looks like bladder. And these organelles are mainly covered organelles. That means they have covering or membrane in their body. Now the organelles consist of various type of enzymes. Lysosome is mainly regarded as the suicidal bags. Now why they are known as suicidal bags? Because the major function of lysosome is digestion of different substances. That means it eat away the substance. So if you look at the functions, its first function is that it helps in digestion of the invading foreign materials. Now what are the foreign materials? Foreign materials can be of the unwanted particles. So when the unwanted particles enter into the cell, what the lysosome do? The lysosome consists of various chemicals known as enzymes. These chemicals kills the foreign particle or the unwanted substances, helps in digestion of it. Point 2, when the cell is in a unfavorable condition, that means when the requirement of the cell is not fulfilled, then whatever food is stored inside the cell in the vacuoles and all, these food is used or digested by the lysosome for the requirement of the cell, so that cell can have that food and can remain alive. Now the last point, as we know that lysosome are known as suicidal bags, it is because sometimes when the cell dies, the lysosome itself start eating its own cell, itself start digesting its own cells with help of its own chemicals, and so they itself kill themselves by eating away its own cell.